Okay. I guess it. I guess these quick captures probably automatically stop after a certain amount of time, and see something happened, and it's just like, holy crap! You know what? You know, it just seems like whenever I want to get into something, something always happens. I mean, as soon as, sometimes I don't even have to think about it. Seriously, sometimes I don't even have to think about something, and as soon as I start feeling good, and I'm really getting into something, there'll be a knock at the door, or the phone will ring, or something. It's almost like I talked about being predestined about certain things. It's like, I mean, this can go on for days. It can go on for like, well, let's say three or 4 days. But after my meds start kicking in and I start feeling really good, I mean, I'm talking right at the minute they kick in and you start feeling good. Knock, 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 right on the door. Someone's there, or the phone will ring, or something will happen to fall off um, one of my shelves or something. Maybe I didn't put it on there, but that right. But at that particular minute, the next day, after someone's knocked on the door, at that particular minute, it falls off, and that happens. It just seems like something always happens right when that happens, and it's almost like I used to blame God. I mean, I used to at this because it happened day after day after day. Um, right at that particular moment, and it's something that I don't have control of. I don't have control of somebody coming up and knocking at my door, or the phone ringing or something. And but here's a quick thought. I've been watching this thing called the Secret, and about us worrying about certain things that are happening. That's really the only explanation, because I really doubt, God is going to do something that's going to piss me off at that particular moment, day after day after day. And so maybe the Secret does work. We worry about, all of a sudden one day someone knocks at your door right when you're feeling good and you want some time by yourself, and then it happens again the next day right then, and it's almost like, do I really have this much control over the universe of what comes into my life? And you know a little gnat or something flying out. But it's kind of, it's not really scary, but it kind of almost, maybe we do have control over some things in our life. And it's just, it is kind of, if that's the case, then why can't we do something? I got this new laptop, and I've been thinking about, um, I'd like a new laptop, and in my therapy sessions, we kind of were going over the Secret, and so I kind of put that towards maybe wanting to get a laptop. I've been thinking about it, and sometimes I'll pretend I have one, kind of like they'd say, and it's like not even a month later. Well, yeah, not quite 6 weeks later, I don't think. I have one, a brand new one, and I'm on disability. I don't work. I haven't worked for 6 years, and there's no way I could get something like this, But it did work through my family. My family are really, really good for me, and really good to me. And I wouldn't have the things that I have if it wasn't for my family and my friends. I don't have many friends, but the friends I do have are really good for me, really good to me, because they really I think they really understand, you know. And but anyway, about this laptop, it's just weird how it's kind of happened. Just all of a sudden I have it, and there's no way I could do it. I guess there is a way that I can, because I am paying for it. It just happened that, I my family, you know, borrowed me the money up front, and I just pay them back. You know, so I should, hopefully, I'll have it paid back in like 6 months. Hopefully. But anyway, like I was saying, maybe we do have control over certain things. You know, it's like, and you're supposed to visualize it when you're feeling really comforted and peaceful, and you just feel really good. You know, you're supposed to picture what you want, and it's helped. I can even sometimes picture having a great day the next day, and sometimes it happens. But sometimes, I guess with this borderline, you know, if you're gonna have a shitty day, it's gonna happen whether you want it or not, because we don't have control over that. I mean, that's part of it. If we did, I'd be having this wonderful life, but at least with I try to make every moment as good as I can. If it's a bad day, I try to think, how can I make this? If it's gonna be a bad day anyway, I might as well I've learned to do different things on a bad day. But there are some days I just don't feel like doing a thing. I feel really freaking bored, and that's another thing. I call it bored line, because I just get really bored, and I can't get into any mood. It's like I'm like totally balanced out. Like you don't feel this way or you don't feel this way. You're just like this, and I'm not used to it. And it's like, this sucks. I don't feel like doing anything. I have no interest in anything. I can't find interest in nothing. I just sit there all day long. It was like, crap. And back when I drank, on days like that, I'd go out drinking. It's like, because I wanted to get into some kind of a mood, not just this, diluted, watered down mood. I don't know. Let's say a mood is a nice, rich glass of lemonade or something. And that particular day, when you just feel like this, it's like it's really watered down. I don't have any flavor or nothing. That's what I want every day, is I want good flavor. Anyway, I'm going to turn this off before it turns itself off. So I'll try and come back a little bit later and talk about a few things.